my gosh, I've been recording this whole time. Hey everyone, it's Casey here. So today, this video is going to be a little bit different than the ones I normally do. It's not, you know, necessarily a pregnancy update, it's just something a little bit fun and different. I'm going to be really real with you guys here right now. First of all, look what's sitting right next to me. Oh yep, right out of the carton. I'm 39 weeks and 4 days pregnant, so I don't care anymore. I'm just gonna eat ice cream out of the tub. Also, at this point in my pregnancy, I'm pretty much checked out of being pregnant. That's not to say I'm not grateful for this miracle that is in my belly, and the whole miracle that is pregnancy in and of itself. But I'm just, first of all, I'm like so over the moon excited to meet our little girl. Like, Drew and I just cannot wait to hold her, and like, I don't want to get emotional, but just like that moment, like when we first get to hold her and meet her, like we've been looking forward to this for for a long time. Like before we were even pregnant, we were looking forward to meeting our first child. So it's a long time coming. But also I'm like really pregnant, and I'm just kind of over being pregnant, I'll be honest with you. But I don't want to dwell on the negative. Yesterday I was pretty bummed out for some reason. I wasn't feeling well, and I was just bummed out. But instead of, you know, making a woe is me video, I thought it would be fun to do a like perks of pregnancy video, kind of like the things that you might not think about right off the top of your head, or not everybody tells you if you haven't been pregnant. And I did do a blog post to go along with this, so I'll link that for you guys, but it's going to be all the same kind of stuff. Yeah, so I have been compiling this list probably since I was like 20 weeks pregnant or something like that, and I started to just notice little things that were happening, and I was like, oh, okay, that's nice. So yeah, here's that little list of perks for you. Number 1, getting to pick dinner locations. My girlfriends and I often will go on lunch dates, dinner dates, whatever we can do to just catch up and stay in touch and things like that. And you know, usually it's kind of one of those things where we're texting back and forth trying to figure out where to go. But since I've been pregnant, it's been awesome because my girlfriends will be like, well, what are you craving? Tell me what you want. Like, you're the one who's pregnant. And really, like, I haven't been, you know, I crave like funny random things like pickles and lemon heads, but like I don't necessarily like I'm really accommodating. I'll go wherever anybody else wants to go. But no, I'm totally have been taking advantage of that situation. So ladies, if you're pregnant and your friends or family or husband or whoever are like, what are you in the mood for? And in your head you're like, I don't care anything, just pick something and like go with it, because they'll make it happen for you. Number 2, wearing your husband's clothes without him complaining about it. Number 3, smiling at strangers. This is gonna sound really funny, but I'm just like a pretty like happy-go-lucky person as it is, and Omaha is a really friendly city, so when I'm out grocery shopping or whatever, people will often, you know, just smile and just exchange a nice wave or just a simple smile or whatever. And so when I'm walking by somebody and I smile at them, I've noticed that since being pregnant, I don't know if like I'm just what I'm picking up on, but I've noticed that people will be like get really excited that I'm like smiling at them and waving almost as if like since I'm pregnant I'm supposed to be miserable and like angry at the world. Number 4, baby movements. So nobody really told me or prepared me for how amazing this would be to be able to feel your baby moving inside of you. And poor Drew is like, so I don't want to say jealous, but I think he's like, I wish that I could feel what it's like. And obviously he can feel her on the outside, but he wishes that like he could feel what it's like on the inside. And I'm like, well, dude, I have to go through the labor, so it kind of evens out a little bit. But really, it's just the most amazing thing in the whole entire world. Just feeling the baby move inside of you is so special, and it's really, really nice that you get that perk as a mom. Number 5, lots of preferential treatment. Sure, you get like the expectant mother parking and things like that, but like little things I never would have thought of. Just like walking through the parking lot with my big old belly, drivers will just, like, you know, sometimes how drivers will get mad at pedestrians and they'll just be like, oh, screw it, I'm just going, I'm not gonna wait for them. But pretty much every time I'm walking through a parking lot and somebody sees my big belly, they'll like pause on their, you know, they'll not slam on their brakes, but they'll like stop and wave me by, like smile and wave, like, go ahead, you little pregnant lady. And just in general, I feel like strangers tend to be extra nice to you, and kind of just look out for you. Like I took some books that I was getting rid of to Half Price Books to try to sell them, and obviously I had asked for some help to carry them inside, which was nice. And then it was really busy there, and I don't know if you guys have Half Price Books where you are, but the one that I go to, they make you stay there until they've gone through your books. Whereas if you go somewhere else to sell your things, you can like leave and come back. And I get it, because they have so much that they don't want it to like pile up. You know, if you get your name called and you know, I don't know. I don't know if I'm explaining that correctly. But either way, they told me it was gonna be like a 35 to 40 minute wait when I dropped off my books, and I was like, and I can't go anywhere, right? And they're like, yeah, you have to stay here. And I'm like, oh man. Like they say, like you can't leave the building. Like not even, yeah. So anyways, just the other day I was doing that, and they called my name not like 5 minutes later. And I have to wonder if they were like, oh, maybe let's push this pregnant lady to the front of the list, because there were tons of other people in the store waiting for books. So I was not complaining about that. Number 6. Being pregnant in the summer. I know you guys are thinking like, what the heck are you talking about, you crazy lady? It sucks being pregnant in the summer. And while like, yes, the swelling and everything does suck, I just prefer to not have tight clothing on my belly at this point. And so I like wearing dresses and just like loose fitting things that, like, you know, if it were winter, I probably wouldn't be able to get away with wearing. I'd have to be layering up, at least where we live anyways. I don't, you know, if you live in Florida, I guess you don't have that issue. But also, another side to this is when you are at the pool or the lake or the beach or whatever, and you're in a bathing suit or, you know, a bikini, who cares if you just have a big meal and you look a little bit bloated? You don't really look bloated when you're pregnant. You just look a little bit farther along, and who's gonna know that you're not 7 months pregnant, you're only 6 months pregnant? So take advantage of wearing a bikini when you're pregnant in the summer, because first of all, I think it's adorable. I love to see little belly bumps sticking out. Take advantage of that perk of not having to worry about looking bloated at the pool. And lastly, having a very convenient shelf. Okay, at this point, you guys, when I'm sitting on the couch, I'm telling you, the belly sticks out so far that I can rest my water right on there. I am like so addicted to sparkling water right now. LaCroix is my jam, and it sits right on my belly, and I don't have to like lean forward to put it on the ottoman or whatever. I can just sit it right there, take a drink when I need to. It's the best. Okay, you guys, that is it for this video. I know it was kind of different and, you know, silly or whatever, but I hope that you at least thought it was a little bit funny, or at least could relate to it somewhat. So I will see you guys in my next video.